fellow budgeters, my name is Brandy and you're watching From Debt to Dreams, and on this channel we're paying off over $400,000 worth of debt, but don't you fret, more than half of that is our mortgage. And we're doing our first play and pay of the year. I think I need a new name for it, especially since it's going to be on Fridays now. And since we're kind of doing things, I mean, we're still paying our bills and we're playing games to pay our bills. So maybe play and pay is just the way it's going to be. If you have a fun name that brings Friday in there, like Friday Finances, even though that kind of is like a fun Friday. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Anyway, we have $125 here. Let's count it. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 125. Okay, so I am back from taking a quick hiatus. We are starting basically a totally new binder. We finished almost all of our savings challenges in the last play and pay video. And so we're just going to start brand new, and which is good because basically everything is changing. So what I used to do is wait till the end of the month, put it all in one envelope, and then count it all at the end of the month and then reallocate at the end. But what I'm trying this year, and I think I'm going to try it at least until June, see what happens, is each one of the envelopes has a category. And then when I finish that challenge, the money will go straight to that category. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I have a lot of different things that I need to pay for, and this is the only way that my brain can wrap my head around how I'm going to pay it all, how I'm going to stretch the money in order to make it go to all the categories. So that's how we're doing it. It might not work for everybody. It might not make sense to everybody, but it makes sense to me and it makes sense to my budget, and this is what we're doing. So I always start with the faith-based savings challenge. This one is from the Faithful Dash. And it says, "For here we have no lasting city, but we seek the city that is to come." That's from Hebrews chapter 13, verse 14. And I'm going to roll a 6-sided die, and we have $5 to start this challenge. Where did I just put my markers? All right, so we're gonna add $5 in there. And then when I'm done with this challenge, what I'm going to do is it's going to go towards a year-end giving envelope that I'm putting together this year. I really wanted, in all of December, you know, everybody was like, oh, here's their year end and all the things, and give to us and do this. And like, I really wanted to, and I didn't have the money to do that. And so instead of tithing that immediately to a charity or whatever, then we'll do it a year end, because it's just gonna be more fun to give more, I think, in my opinion. Anyway, next we're gonna work on our 2025 and 2025. We're about $325 away from finishing this. So let's come right here, this beautiful German Shepherd, and that's $40. So we have 20, 30, and 40. And a lot of this money already has been allocated to, for a while I was working on debt, then I was working on just the emergency fund and all the things. So if you look at my bank accounts, you're not going to see anything that has $1,700 in it. But in this challenge, we have completed $1,500, $1,600, $1,700. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 1,790. And what I have been doing with this one is when I finish $100, I've been taking it out and putting it into wherever I was allocating the money with at that time. Putting it in my like end of the month envelope. But now what I'm doing, since there's only $325 left, it's going to stay in there. And then when we completely finish it, all that money will go into the emergency fund. Okay, next we have our debt category, which we are using these minis, or these tinies from Saving with Sam. And what I have done, I love them. I rolled, I think, a 12 or 20-sided die, maybe a 12. wrote down the numbers and then put my own scratch off stickers on them. I just think that's a super fun way to work on these little tinies. So I am just going to keep them all in here, and then I'm just going to randomly grab one. And that was so cool with like an old school cell phone. And let's see. Okay, here is 8. Five, 6, 7, and 8. Wonderful. All right, next is Budget with Carly, and this is one that we're still working on from last year. And when the money is done, when I'm done with this one, the money is going to go towards our dog who needs to get surgery. Okay, so I was rolling 2 6-sided die for this one, and I have 10. So here is 10, and I'm out of 5. So let's figure out how we can do this. We can do 3, 6, 9, and a 10, or 3, 6, 9, and a 1. So that would mean all of my 3s are now gone. So I'll be right back. All right, perfect. Maybe we'll get to come back to that one. All right, the next one is one that we are currently working for Family Fun. This was a freebie from the Dramatic Panda that I got in my order that she sent me this in my order. I ordered from her in Christmas time of 2024. So I've had this sitting in my stash for a while, and I figured it's perfect because it looks like it's ready for the new year. So we'll just start right here, and that is a 5. Okay, and my rule is if it's 4 or under, I roll again, and if it's not, then I keep going. All right, now this is a really cute game. I'm sorry, I have to have my light on, so if it's glare, that's why. But it's Here Comes the Savings, which is cute because it's like, here comes the grannies, if you know anything about Bluey. So this is from What's Poppin' Sunshine. I don't remember what kind of numbers are underneath there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna roll a 4-sided die, and we're gonna hope that we only get a 1 or a 2. Whoops. And that's how many spaces we're going to uncover. 3. All right, so we'll do 1, 2, 3. All right, so that is $10 going into our first little bit for What's Poppin' Sunshine and Bluey. Oh, that's so cute. The next one we're doing, this is from Ellie on Earth, and our category is birthdays. This is Save 65. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to roll a 4-sided die, and we're just going to start here, and we're just going to go to see how many we need to do. 4, of course. So we are going to do 2 plus 4 is 6, plus 2 more is 8, plus 3, 9, 10, 11. All right. Very cute. All right, and then this last one, before we move on to our rotation, this is from Rock and Roll Budgets, and this is probably a free mini that they did, but I love these. It says the Diamond of the Season from Bridgerton. I rolled a 12-sided dice and then put my own stickers on them. So we're just going to randomly put something here. Okay, so that's a 3 and a 4. So we have $7 to start out. 5, 6, and 7. All right. And then, so I'm still debating on whether or not I want to keep going on this. Like, do I want this to be part of the rotation, or do I want this to No. Okay. We're going to keep doing this one and the 2025 and 2025 the same way we did the last time around until we finish the 2025, only because you just never know how big those are going to be. Okay. So we're moving on to the debt one, and this is a really cute snap bracelet from Saving with Sam. And we have another $8. Oh my word, that is not $8. That is $18. Okay, so 10, 15, 16, 17, and 18. Whoo-wee. So I guess I rolled a D20. Okay, so I have $11 left. So I can do Budget with Carly. I'm only going to roll a 6-sided die instead of one die instead of both dice. And I have 5. So that's good. We will do 2 2s and a 1. And we are running out of our spaces here. All right. So that means I have $6 left, and we are going to risk it for the biscuit. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to come over here and we're going to hope it's under 6. And it's 3. Okay, well, I don't have change because we just started this and there's a 5. I don't have change anywhere. Wait, maybe I do. I do. Okay. Where were we? We're right here. No, we're not. We're right here. What's going on here? I think that, no. Guys, I've messed up. 5. Where did this money come from? I have 18 plus 8. Okay, okay, it's right here. It's supposed to go right here. Whew. Okay. So, $3. Which means I have $3 left. And what we're going to do is we're going to risk it, and we're going to hope that that's a 3. It's probably not going to be. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, man, it's 4. So I'm putting in my 3. And I'm going to write myself an IOU. What a bummer. Okay, so I'm going to put that $1 right here. We're going to come over here and we're going to count our stuff. And our clippy that we'll start with comes over here. Okay, so let's see what we did. We put $5 into our year-end giving. We put $40 into our 2025 and 2025, which means we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. And we have $1,700 already completed. So we have $1,790 out of 2025. And our Saving with Sam Tinies, it got 10, 20, 10, 15, 20, 25, and $26. Okay, budget with Carly got 15. So all together, we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, and 49. 149. Very cool. All right, our Dramatic Panda New Year's Eve celebration got $8. Here comes the savings. We owe it $1, but today it got 10, 11, 12, 13. So when I put that $1 in there, we'll have $14. Our Ellie on Earth got $11 today. Campers have s'more fun. That's what it says. That's so cute. All right. And then our Rock and Row budgets, Diamond of the Season, got $7. And that's where we're at. All right. We weren't able to finish any, but I figured that was the case because we were starting everything from scratch. All right, friends, that's all I got for us today. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Let me know in the comments down below what you're doing. We don't have any plans, so that's good news for us. All right, I'll see you on Monday with an end of the month breakdown video. Bye.